being a video game. I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now like getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I do when I turn on 2K23, I'm going to roster, going to my.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
And it feels early to be already missing players from the lineup. But how these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Gordon Hayward is a versatile offensive player, but he said, for me, being aggressive is playing downhill. Usually, if I can get things going to the rim first, it opens up every other part of my game. And he's still able to collapse defenses, finish, and create for teammates. Guys?
David, he is the total package. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. We've got Williams. White is out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Nesmith. And it's Horford in at the power forward. And for the Hornets, out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. Washington out there with Harrell. And it's Thomas in at the 1. Chris, we're just getting into a new year. Already, though, injuries hitting a couple of teams.
Yeah, Kevin, but the big thing, though, get healthy by the end of the year. You know, you got to get your guys back to 100%, so you don't want to rush them back too early.
Horford against Thomas. Horford the pass to White. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And last season, they had a really tough go of it with this team.
And it's sent back by Horford. Rozier against Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Smart's got the opening field goal of the game for the Celtics. And the pass to Rozier. And here's Hayward. Now here's Harrell. And it's sent back by White. Williams with the ball. Now Thomas defending. White, good.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now here's White. Last time out he had 38 points. Rozier looking around to the middle. Here's Washington. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Here's Nesmith after the basket by Montrezl Harrell. Smart against Thomas. To the right side. 5 to shoot. Nesmith can't get it to go. That's a 2 from Rozier. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now, here's Nesmith. Defended by Hayward. Smart with the ball. Over Washington. Boston, no good that time either.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
To the paint, stolen by Smart. To the inside, White. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. White's got 5 points so far.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
And here's White after Terry Rozier hitting the 3. Horford the pass to White. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Harrell. Here's Rozier. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Out to the wing. Neesmith, the pass to Williams. Fires from deep. They get it back. Outside, White. Beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land. White's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Celtics. Hornets trail by 4. Now Rozier. He's got 6, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
So effective off the dribble. Rozier maneuvers himself nicely when he tries.
White the pass to Neesmith. Now here's Williams. He's defended by Harrell. It's Smart with the drive. Good.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Rozier against White. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. 4-point game. Poked loose. Rozier with the steal. Outside Thomas. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
And the textbook shooting form of Thomas. So exceptional and knocking it down from deep at a steady clip.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. A tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
I mean, I flat out, I thought they looked overmatched. I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Harrell. Miles Bridges comes in for P.J. Washington. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Martin subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. So it's the Hornets now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Outside, Martin. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Smart. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Pritchard. Unable to get that one. And the Hornets now going the other way.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
And there's really no excuse for it. They know they need to play more in control.
Now here's Smart. After the miss from Mason Plumlee. Passes to Pritchard. From deep three-point range. Drops in the tray.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that. But either way, it's a tough shot. It's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Celtics leading by 4. Here's Smart. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Plumlee. Tice against Bridges. Oubre, left side. Inside. Williams with the block. And they're able to recover. Austin's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Pritchard. Bridges with the board.
You expect him to make those. They got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Oubre, that's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Oh, man, elevating his passing ability. Dimes like this from Rozier help him establish chemistry with his guys.
The pass to Neesmith. Floats one. Here's Tice. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
They get the rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And the Hornets making a change here. Richards is checked in. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. Second free throw, no good. You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end.
Pass to Nesmith. Here's Pritchard, covered by Martin. Pritchard passes to Williams. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Hornets trail by 8. Down low, here's Richards, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Smart. He's coming off a 13-point game against Houston.
Not to mention his defense. I mean, he was a terror. He came away with 3 steals and caused a whole lot of headaches.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Oubre, good.
I love that as soon as long-range shot by Oubre. He liked the look, so he took it.
Celtics leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Here's Pritchard, covered by Martin. Outside Williams, passes it to Cornett. Smart on the wing. Shoots over Oubre, misses the wing jab. Derek White has been on display for the Boston Celtics. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And an unlucky history of injuries for Gordon Hayward. And he understands you got to take the long-term perspective, deciding when to return.
There's certain times where it's not our decision to not play. There are certain times where guys want to play, and the coaching staff and the training staff feels like it's in the team's best interest to not play. You know, there's certain injuries you really can't play with.
And great teams are more sophisticated than ever when it comes to injury prevention.
And training staffs are now expected to anticipate risks. So at times they'll know before the player does that there's a concern.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Nesmith, and it's Smart in at the 2. Here's Richards. Here's Oubre. Shot clock at 6. Here's Richards. It's tipped. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Smart passes to Nesmith. Here's Morgan for the 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Oubre, right side. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing team. 5th on the list, the Hornets.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Martin. Pritchard passes to Morgan. The 3 ball hits the 3-point bomb. Pritchard's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
outside Martin. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Another shot. No good. And it's Boston the other way. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Nice shot by Smart.
Just too physical. Smart, shedding the defense and finishing strong.
Hornets trail by 8. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes in your mind those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
So both teams changing it up here.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Al Horford. Last year, getting it done. Last season, put up about 14 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
Well, he can score, he can facilitate, he can pretty much do anything you need on that end.
Now here's Harrell. Kicks to Thomas. Makes it off the glass. Thomas got 5.
And Thomas, excellent at getting points in the paint, despite the size disadvantage.
Outside, White. In the corner, Horford with it. Lays it up and banks it in. Horford's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Celtics.
Now look, it's never easy to stop Horford. I mean, mainly because he's so strong and able to shrug off the D.
Thomas passes to Washington. Back to Harrell. Second chance shot. Tries yet again. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Harrell's got his second basket.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Oubre outside. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Such a fantastic decision maker. Thomas, he's adept at making the right pass at the right time.
White dishes to Horford. Poked away. Back to White. Pass to Neesmith. Fires from the corner, and it falls over the rim and in. Neesmith has got his first basket of the night.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Thomas gets the bucket.
If you're the defense, good luck at trying to stay in front of Thomas. The little man, uncanny with his ability to penetrate and finish inside.
Now here's White. 12 points for him. Here's Horford. Here's Cornette. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Oubre kicks to Thomas. To the middle. Horford double team. Neesmith, the pass to White. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
The pass to Pritchard. Dishes it to Horford. Pass to Neesmith. It's White on the wing. Lets it go from deep. The Hornets pull it in. Feeds it to Thomas. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Thomas got 6 in the quarter.
If you see how Hayward just made that pass, you got to say, man, he's got some vision.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Rozier, he's checked in for Charlotte. And then for Boston. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Daniel Tice comes in for Al Horford. And it's Williams in for Neesmith. You know, Chris, thinking about Gordon Hayward, that devastating leg injury he suffered in 2017 comes to mind. but we got to credit him for fighting his way back and still being an impactful player.
Yeah, that injury could have ended his career, but Hayward is a warrior. I mean, someone that doesn't quit, and because of his strong mentality, he continues to impress. The continued growth of Thomas as a distributor, capable of making sharp, accurate passes.
White finds Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 6.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
Rozier into the lane. Washington misses the layup. Celtics leading by 7. Here's Pritchard. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And his shot, I mean, has come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Now, here's Rozier. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Jersey. Williams with the block. And now White pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And White with the stuff.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
Man, how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Passes it to Harrell. Misses the one-handed jam.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Rozier, following the basket by Derek White. Rozier, the pass to Harrell. Shoots over White. Thomas trying to break loose. And again, the Hornets missing. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And White with the stuff.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, this has gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
And the Hornets call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Miles Bridges. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 12 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you know, he'd love a bigger role, but he's trying to prove himself in the minutes he's getting right now.
Yeah, you're right. He's putting in the work, and the results have been okay. He just needs to keep believing in himself.
Now, here's Rozier. 10 points for him. 59 seconds left in the first half. 6 to shoot. White with it. Bridges covering. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Williams leading the charge. And Tice throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Now, here is Martin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 29 seconds left here in the second. To stop the run and finished off by Martin.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
White, good.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
And here is Rozier. And good that time.
Well, we see why they call him Scary Terry. When he gets it going, he's real frightening for the D.
Here's White. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with James Borrego. Coach, too many easy buckets for them. Defensively, where do you dig in?
You've got to stop penetration. That's the focus right now. They're getting to the paint. Just way too many points in the paint. Too many breakdowns all over the board defensively.
Yeah, that has to tighten up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. At one point, they were ahead by 8 points. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
First of all, where's the intensity? When a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, you just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Derek White displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Hornets trail by 16. Out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. Harrell is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Thomas in at the point. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. Here's White after Terry Rozier's basket. Pass to Neesmith. Horford trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Neesmith. Neesmith has got his second bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Rozier for three. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got assist number 5 here tonight.
Shoot first kind of guard. Rozier is terrific at understanding when he should take these type of shots.
Now here's Smart. The dish now to White. Over Rozier. And he overshot that one, missing. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 13. Here's Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
And this is why you got to keep Hayward out of the paint. He loves to try and finish around.
Now here's White. 21 points in the game. Thomas with the steal. Oh, and here comes Rozier all alone. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Now a timeout called by Boston.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. 5th is Montrezl Harrell.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. With the drive, Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 12 in the game. Hornets trail by 11. Outside Thomas. There's the pass to Rozier. No good on the three.
but only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And he makes that one. And the Celtics lead by 13.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Now, here's Rozier. 19 points in the game. Harrell trying to free himself up. And it's Rozier missing. Celtics leading by 13. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Harrell, and Harrell snaps it in.
And once Harrell hits the launching pad, the defense doesn't have a lot of good options, making that jam seem unstoppable.
Pritchard passes to Stauskas. From 11 feet away, here's Tice. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Tice has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Inside, Harrell. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Well, after winning the championship in Germany, Tice came to the NBA in 2017 and immediately became an important part of the rotation. Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Hayward.
This time, I mean, he's getting a shot inside. Hayward is so skilled at finding different ways to score.
Now a timeout called by Boston. You know, Chris, what's great about Tice is his positional versatility.
Well, he can play the 4 or the 5, and, you know, he's a great rim runner. He can knock down the 3 here and there, and defensively, he shows well, even against great quickness.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And then for Boston, Morgan's checked in, and Marcus Smart has subbed in for Stauskas. Celtics leading by 12. Smart with the ball. 10 points for him. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Harrell's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the paint. And, oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Outside Williams. There's the drive. And it's slammed in by Williams.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Back to Thomas. Oubre against Williams. 4 on the clock. Unloads. And that one hits back iron.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Tice. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Smart. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 16-point game. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston.
Their transition game, it's been clicking today. You can see why they push the ball every chance they get.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle. And coming up, Montrezl Harrell said he patterned his game after the All-Star Zach Randolph. Zebo was undersized on paper but was strong as an ox and found angles to finish.
Plumlee, he's checked in for the Hornets. Miles Bridges comes in for Thomas. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And like the great Zebo, Montrezl Harrell might be undersized on paper, but Craig, that 7'4" wingspan levels the playing court.
Not to mention his leaping ability. Harrell's more of a dunker, quite honestly, but he also displays that soft touch inside.
Hornets trail by 16. To the inside. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, incredible verticality from Bridges. I mean, he takes off over the defense and just buries the dunk.
Outside Williams. On deep. And Rozier pulls it down. Rozier's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Rozier. At the top of the key, Oubre. And Plumlee kicks to Oubre. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Here's Pritchard. Rozier defending. Smart against Oubre. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got 4 points in the quarter. Charlotte has gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Plumlee dishes to Oubre. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Oubre.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
Here's Pritchard. Rozier defending. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Rozier finds Oubre. The rebound by Morgan.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Smart. That 3 off the mark. Hornets trail by 14. Now Rozier, who's got 19, and they pick up 2. Rozier's got 21.
An effective scorer when given this position. Rozier, he's intelligent at realizing when to try his luck from there.
To the wing on the left. Right side, Williams. Shoots over Bridges. Williams' shot is off. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lob pass to Oubre. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Your honeybee.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Richards is checked in, and Martin subbed in for Terry Rozier. And a new group in for the Celtics. Left side, Horford. From about 16, and there it is for him. Horford's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Now look, you can't forget about Horford. I mean, especially from the mid-range area where he gets it done.
Martin against White. 4-3, Oubre. Offensive rebound, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now here's Williams. No points in the game hit for him. And he converts the layup. And the Celtics lead by 12.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Here's Oubre. Williams with the block. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Hayward. Isaiah Thomas.
.11 seconds left in the third. Hayward, right side. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Here's White. It's off. And so it's the Boston Celtics enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Boston, they've got Marcus Smart. Horford is out there with Nesmith. Then it's Williams. And it's White in at the two-guard spot. Martin finds Hayward. Now here's Thomas. Pass to Richards. And here is Bridges. Rebound by Williams. Here's Horford. Outside Williams. Back to Horford. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 6 assists here tonight.
When Horford gets the ball down low, he has tons of ways to beat you.
Now here's Thomas. Puts it up from 15. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. In the corner, Smart with it. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Oh, he's getting after it offensively. Smart. Putting up some points.
Bridges kicks to Hayward. Unloads from 13. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Bridges.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Hornets. P.J. Washington comes in for Bridges. And it's Rozier in for Martin. And both free throws good for White.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Outside Thomas. Hayward looking over the floor. Back to Thomas. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's White. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And now it's up to 25 points for Derek White.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Rozier. Hayward with the ball. Out guarded by Smart. And here's the fast break. Here's Nesmith. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nesmith.
And the Celtics lead by 18.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff could be big.
Now, here's Rozier. The wing jumper off target. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Smart passes to Nesmith. Inside, Williams. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Outside Thomas. The shot's good.
This kid has water bug quickness, and Thomas does not slow down when he's handling. That's a tough cover.
Rozier against White. And he banks in the layup. White's got 6 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the basket by Rozier.
Nice to see Rozier continue to grow his offensive game. How about his soft touch on the floor?
Now here's White. Pass to Nesmith. Celtics passing it around. Here's Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The pass to Rozier. And the 3 off target. Boston leading by 18. Thomas with the steal. Over in the corner, Rozier. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Horford.
Awesome body control from Rozier that time. Real hard to get a shot up and in while taking a hit.
Charlotte making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard's checked in.
Ball handlers like Rozier lift the whole team. I mean, his personality and attitude keep morale high through the entire game.
Here's Pritchard. Driving inside. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of pulling back into this.
And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. And he gets it to go. White's got 8 here in the quarter.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Pass to Thomas. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 7th assist in the game.
And with Thomas, I mean, sometimes pick your poison. He's capable of burning you in so many ways.
Now here's White. He feeds it to Horford. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the Charlotte Hornets. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Horford.
Earning more and more recognition for all the things he does. Horford's finally gone from underrated to appreciated.
Oubre's checked in for Charlotte. And he makes both free throws. Hornets trail by 17. Rozier against White. Over in the corner, Washington. Drills it from outside. Washington's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, at the arc, Washington can be so dangerous. Focuses his shot and just drills it.
Here's White. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Charlotte has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And it's sent back by White. Down low, here's Pritchard. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Pritchard's got 10 points here in the second half. The Hornets have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Rozier is outstanding at drawing fouls on these kinds of shots.
That's good from Rozier. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Marcus Smart.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. Boston leading by 16. Here's Pritchard. Here's White. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. White's got 13 points in the second half.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Here's Rozier. Williams with the block. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Passes it to Nesmith. 1:52 left to play here in the fourth. The shot by Pritchard, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's sent back by Horford.
Oh, you can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, he'll send it back.
Now here's White, out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Jones checked in for P.J. Washington. McDaniels comes in for Kelly Oubre. Martin's checked in for Ogier. And Bouknight comes in for Thomas. Hornets trail by 19. To the middle. Here's Bouknight. And it's White with the rebound. White's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Celtics.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
From Derek White.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless. Grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Here's Morgan. Three-pointer. And it's White missing. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the paint, here's Harrell. Lays it up off the glass.
And this has been Harrell's night. They've called his number repeatedly, and boy, has he answered the bell.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Marcus. It is obvious you never mind sacrificing your body to make the big play. How do you lay it on the line physically?
Just really, influence my teammates. I lead by example. They see the energy I bring, and I just hope it rubs off on those guys.
It certainly did tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.